Podcasts are hot right now. How do I know? Well, you're listening to one right now, aren't you? But you might be wondering, how on earth do I get my voice out there and start my own podcast? It all seems so intimidating. Between hosting and platforms and monetization, it can get real complicated real quick. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We started this podcast over 2 years ago, not knowing clue one on how to do it. So how do we do it? We did it with Anchor. Anchor is the free podcast app with creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on all the platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And everybody likes money, right? Well, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go right now, download the free Anchor app, or go to Anchor FM to get started. It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode of the E-Commerce Minute is brought to you by Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes. With Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes, it's just click, send, and save for as low as $4.99 a month. Send envelopes, flats, and packages right from your desk, and you're back in business in no time. And for being a loyal E-Commerce Minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started and a free 10-pound scale to ensure that you'll never overpay. Save time and money on mailing and shipping with Send Pro Online. Starting at $4.99 a month, you can qualify for special USPS rates for letters and priority mail shipping. Calculate exact postage online, and print labels right from your PC. So go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer for a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience shipping made simple with a free trial of Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes. It's E-Commerce Minute episode 560.
In today's episode, Walmart relaunches Shuttered Scoop brand.
What's old is new again. Walmart recently announced that it was reviving Scoop, one of its older but iconic fashion brands. It's interesting to note that a week prior, Mark Lurie, the company's e-commerce lead, told an audience at Code Commerce that the company is done buying up other companies, well, at least for the time being. Walmart's revived Scoop brand offers a curated collection of over 100 trend-inspired styles that are size-inclusive and affordable. Prices range from $15 for a graphic tee to $65 for a car-length teddycoat, and the designers use eco-friendly, humane materials like faux fur and vegan leather. Walmart's e-commerce head of fashion, Denise Incandela, described the launch as an effort to make Walmart a destination where customers can discover quality, on-trend fashion, no matter their style or budget. Scoop was known for curated merchandise from designer labels like Missoni, Mason by Michelle Mason, Alice and Olivia, and Rag & Bone. But the 1996 founded company ultimately faced retail competition from those very brands as they opened their own storefronts or were featured at competing department stores. Scoop eventually closed down on May 18th, 2016. Scoop will now join 150 other fashion brands at Walmart with 600 brands in total. With Target and Amazon continuing to invest in their own programs, it's clear that companies are realizing the importance of strong private label brands. We'll see how they respond to this move. The collection is available online now and will be available in select stores early next year. Brittany, help me out. I never heard of Scoop.
Honest? I've never heard of it either.
Okay.
I'm like so
Strangely enough, I have.
Really?
There's that.
It was featured on Sex and the City. That's what I do know about it.
Okay.
I've seen it in New York a lot, but I guess
maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was like a hyper-regional brand because I've never seen one in Philly.
It like disappeared and now it appeared again?
Yeah, it's just like one of those things where, they're saying like, all of these fashionistas and celebrities, like, you know what I mean? They went there and I'm like, where? When?
Did they?
I don't know.
Did they really?
Like whom? Because I don't know.
So this is interesting. The reason we're reporting on this is kind of a turn of the ship for Walmart because Walmart had been on this acquisition craze for the last couple of years, which we recorded. I think we reported on absolutely every one of them. We'll run down the list real quick. Moose Jaw 2017, Jet.com 3.3 billion in 2016, Hey Needle, which is a subsidiary of Jet, Shoes.com, ModCloth, and Bonobos in 2017, as well as their other private label brands that they launched. So what it sounds like they're doing is they're kind of retrenching a little bit and going to focus more on their internal brands a la Amazon.com.
Yeah, they're just, it's buy-up time, right? But it's also like the big struggle of Walmart, of the e-commerce brands against the store brand.
Yeah. And, and I think obviously we have to mention Amazon here. We were trying to find some stats about their market share with their Amazon Basics private label. I mean, Amazon Basics just in general, with all of their products, not just clothing, I think represents some insane number, like 75% of their sales at Amazon.com, which is crazy insane. So Walmart is up against that, but it's interesting to note Scoop was its own standalone store, correct? Now it's just going to be internally within Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe
do you want to know why?
Go ahead.
Here's why I think it's cool. Because, everybody deserves to dress nice and like have access to like quality stuff. And, like putting clothing that's a little higher quality in Walmart when people are going to like look for clothes for job interviews. Like now it's not just like the stuff that's always been there. It's like stuff that can be comparable to higher end stuff. So I think that's really cool. I
will totally agree with that sentiment. And I think Target has kind of done the same thing with some of their private label brands that they've launched. It's, again, we've said this before, maybe the quality of the clothing isn't as good, but again, if here's my example, Bart, when I went to your wedding, I forgot my tie and I had to run into Target in the middle of Vermont. Yeah, so I mean, there's just things that you need to have, and I think it fills a need. I read some crazy article the other day. They had this breakdown of how hard it is to be in the middle class, and they had this one spreadsheet of this family that was making $300,000 a year, and they were like, "How will we survive? We spend $400 a month on clothes at Old Navy." I'm like, what?
In the same receipt was like $24,000 for like a private daycare. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
$24,000 for the daycare, $29,000 for the other kids' school.
Yeah,
they put more money away in their IRA accounts than I make in a year. So it's all relative. Some people just don't know how to live within their means. But anyway, besides that, so Target has also recently launched apparel brands with celebrities Sofia Vergara and Ellen DeGeneres, and it's also partnered with Lord & Taylor, which is set to be sold to clothing company La Tote, which we reported on last week. And they'll be selling high-end dresses on Walmart.com. Lord & Taylor dresses on Walmart.com. How about that?
Wow.
That's crazy. All right, Brittany, why don't you tell us about today's sponsor?
Shipping and mailing from your desk has never been simpler than with SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. With SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes, it's just click, send, and save for as low as $4.99 a month. Send envelopes, flats, and packages right from your desk and you're back to business in no time. And for being a loyal e-commerce minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started and a free 10-pound scale to ensure that you never overpay. So save time and money on mailing and shipping with SendPro Online. Starting at $4.99 a month, you can also qualify for special USPS rates for letters and priority mail shipping, calculate exact postage online, and print labels and stamps right from your PC. So go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer for a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience shipping made simple with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes.
All right, we'll close out with a quick stat time. Online apparel sales grew 18.5% in 2018, represented 34.4% of U.S. apparel sales, up from 30.6% in 2017, according to the Internet Retailer 2019 online apparel reports. People are still buying a lot of clothes. Walmart tripled its share of online sales of consumer packaged goods from 2 to 6% over the last 2 years. That's according to Talk Business. And Walmart e-commerce sales increased 40%, nearly doubling the sales of that business over the past 2 years. And that is according to Walmart, still trying to play catch up to Amazon.com. Anybody got anything else?
Nope.
All right, that's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.